Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, wonderful cook. I'm back with the cook along series of Veets Cuisine Cookbook, page 145, and I'm making a yummy, yummy treat for Christmas. It's a great treat for any time, and it's the Bliss Balls. So we have a cup of almonds which were soaking overnight, and they've got their skins on still. You can remove them. If you want to know how to remove them, send me a message and I'll tell you how to remove them, but I'm actually going to keep them on. So we're just going to blitz those up in the food processor. You can't do it in, you can't do it in a blender. It has to be in a food processor. So I'm going to blitz them up till they're a fine crumb. Have a little dance while that's making a big noise. Beautiful. Okay, and then I had a cup of dates and they were soaking in water, not overnight, just for a couple of hours, just to make them softer. And I cut them all because even though they're pitted dates, so the dry dates, even though they're pitted, they sometimes have a stone in. So I cut them all in half to make sure there was no stone. And I've got some orange zest, and I'm just going to show you how we zest in one momento. So that all goes in there. And do you notice I'm using the back of my knife? Do you know why? It keeps the knife sharp. If you do that, you scrape the edge off the knife and it makes it blunt. How cool is that? Okay, let's pop that away. And then I'll just show you how I'm zesting. So you move the orange around quite quickly because if you go too far into the pith, the white bit, it becomes bitter. And we don't want a bitter orange bliss ball. We just want an orange and chocolate bliss ball. If you don't like orange and chocolate, don't put the orange in. If you want it a bit fudgy, you can add a couple of tablespoons of tahini. But I've run out of tahini. Oh! Anyway, so that's that. Move that away. And then we're going to put the raw cacao in. Raw cacao is not roasted cacao. It's raw. And it's more bitter than the roasted cacao. So if you like a sweeter ball, then you could, or I find these quite sweet anyway, but you could use the roasted cacao. And it's about 6 teaspoons, and 3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon. That's why I put 2 tablespoons in there. And we'll give that a blitz around again. Oh, I'm looking down. I'm not dancing. Okay, let's have a look at that. And then if they're not moist to touch, I kept the date soaking water just in case you can add some more water. But these are nice and moist. So we'll take the blade out of the food processor and taste it. At this stage, taste it. But I know that they're pretty good. But taste it. You might want more orange, you might more chocolate, but for my palate, this is great. And then I'm going to make smallish balls. So I just use the tips of my fingers. And something fun for Christmas is you can roll them. Normally I just roll them in coconut. So you can roll them in coconut and you can just, whoops, oh my goodness, that's a grand mess there. And so you can put that, I should have my cloth to clean up that mess, but I don't. That ball like that. Or we can do it in other things. We can roll them in other things to make it nice and festive. Beetroot powder is super good. So I've got a ball here, and here I've got blue pea powder. So give that a shake around. And doesn't that look wonderful? The blue. And then we've got dragonfruit powder. Isn't that a fun color? Unfortunately, it doesn't stay that color. It goes maroon, but I love maroon too. So that's also yummy there. And then, silly me, didn't put the cacao in. You can also do it with cacao. You can do it with hemp seeds. Oh, that's yummy, hemp seeds. Because hemp seeds are a complete protein. I've got a bit of cacao. Now we'll make about 24 balls of this size, and they last in the fridge for a week, but they freeze super well. And I think they would make great Christmas presents, especially for people who are wanting to have consumable Christmas presents. So now when we plate up, you don't want even numbers. So we've just got to make one more. And then we've got a nice plate of Bliss Balls. What colour shall I do? What do you think, Mr. Cameraman?
Red.
Red. Okay, so we'll go for the red or the pink, but it will turn red. You can sort of see already with that one that it's starting to go maroon. There you go. Bon appetit. Have a wonderful Christmas making these Christmas balls. Bye. I'm back. Please like, comment, or subscribe. Bye.